The girl was originally a proud daughter of heaven but willingly became a licking dog. Her father was a high-ranking official in the imperial court. Her mother was the commander of the 3 armies. At the age of 16, she had already achieved the 5th level of the Breaking Sky realm. Someone with exceptional talent and a prestigious background like hers. Yet she willingly embraced the role of an obsessed fan of a man. She even recounted all the recent events in men's lives to the chief guard. This included punching through 2 mountains with a single fist, flying at speeds surpassing the limits of human vision, annihilating the Blood Cloud Tower, a threat to the Great Yan dynasty, and much more. Even the self-proclaimed King of Assassins was so scared of the prince that he hid under the bed. What's even more terrifying is the prince's exceptional hearing. He can even hear the sound of his opponent's blood flowing. Upon hearing Zhang Ling's description, Lu Yan was left dumbfounded. She gained a completely new understanding of the prince's power. Suddenly, she realized a problem. She had once spoken ill of the prince behind his back. She was afraid he might have heard it. Of course, he probably even knew when she went home and complained about the prince seducing the empress. When she heard Xiao Tian's response, Lu Yan was left utterly stunned. On the side, Zhang Ling sighed, thinking that Lu Yan's mind was constantly filled with wild thoughts. At this moment, Lu Yan truly wanted to find a rock to hide under. She hurriedly apologized to the prince. Zhang Ling marveled at how Lu Yan usually acted like a big sister. But in private, she was so gossipy. Xiao Tian added that she wasn't just gossipy. She was also quite talkative and would often chatter away for no reason. Hearing Xiao Tian expose her like this, Lu Yan's face turned crimson. It was truly an extremely awkward moment. For Xiao Tian, it was quite satisfying to get back at her a little. He thought it was time to teach her a lesson and make her regret complaining about him. It didn't take long for the 3 of them to arrive at the entrance of Zhang's mansion. Xiao Tian was ready to send the little bodyguards back quickly. Zhang Ling, on the other hand, wanted to go to the palace for a meal. However, the man firmly refused and mentioned that her father had been scolding him every day these past few days. The 2 were once again shocked. They were so far apart, and yet, he could hear it all. For the prince, there were no secrets within the imperial city. However, Zhang Ling was not willing to give up. She started acting cute and coquettish right there. Xiao Tian didn't fall for it and began educating her. He told her to cherish what she had. Because he had grown up without parents, raised as a tool for killing, living a life drenched in blood. She, on the other hand, was in a fortunate position but seemed unaware of it. After listening to Xiao Tian's words, the 2 fell into silence. The prince surely had untold stories hidden within. Xiao Tian realized he had already said too much. He explained that those were all events from a long time ago, and he was living a happy life now. Zhang Ling calmed down and promised Xiao Tian that she would return home immediately. The man ruffled Zhang Ling's hair and praised her as a good girl. However, this scene was witnessed by the girl's father. He loudly questioned Xiao Tian, asking if he, as the consort of the empress, thought it was appropriate to act this way. Upon hearing Xiao Tian being falsely accused, Lu Yan couldn't tolerate it any longer. She retorted that both the prince and the young general were completely innocent. She wouldn't allow anyone to casually slander them. Seeing Lu Yan defend the prince so passionately, Zhang Ling's father was momentarily speechless. He couldn't help but wonder if Commander Lu had also been captivated by the prince.